set for quite a time, and I am into face yoga um, practice for almost 2 years. And it is something that I really enjoy to do because it is very at hand. It's something that is very natural that we can do with our own hands and doesn't cost money. And as well, it is very practical and you can do it um, every day in your space. And yes, you have like very nice results. Have you ever heard about face yoga? You just need to nod or because I'm going to. Great. Okay. So it is a very natural way of enhancing your beauty. Yes. It implies to work with the muscles of the face. So like our entire body, in our face also we have very tiny muscles. One of them, we are using it like a lot when we express ourselves. And one of them we are not. And face yoga practically teaches us how to kind of be aware of the ones who are using a lot and we need to relax, yes. And the other ones who we need to kind of be aware of them because obviously the face works all together. So all the muscles to have this beautiful, glowing, sculptured face, we need to kind of understand how they work and use them. Yeah. Also, what is very important in our face to maintain its glow and to be sculpted is our posture. So the spine. The spine, obviously, it is very important for our entire body because all the organs are related to the spine, so everything works together. So the spine, it is very important, and our posture, how we kind of, present ourselves, and mainly the most important is our neck, so this upper part, it is very important how we sit, what gesture do we do with this part of our body. And I'm going to give you some examples. So we live in a world now that everyone has phones, and we just stay like this a lot of times, with the phone, and we are watching something, and this is very, very bad for the neck because the neck, it is the part that puts our head and body together. Yes. And through the neck, the blood goes up. Yes. And oxygenates our skin and muscles and everything, the tissues we have there. And also through the neck, the lymph is going down and get all the toxins from this part of our body, in order to be eliminated. So the neck plays like a very important part. We can say that it's like a very important road. And it is very important to have like a nice posture, like to spine, be like very straight and relaxed, and shoulders. Also, we have this muscle in our back, the trapezoid muscle, maybe you've heard. It's one of the biggest ones in our body. And it is as well very important for this muscle to be as relaxed as possible. Obviously, because we are standing a lot, and as I said, we are standing a lot, we are sitting a lot, we are doing like a lot of things with our spine like this, then this part of our body a lot of times can be very stressed. Yes. So it is important to be aware of this particularly muscle, and all the time when you have time to kind of try to relax it, or at least be aware that, okay, I'm a little bit stressed there, so I need to stretch my neck. We are going to do some exercises. I'm going to show you like a daytime routine, for example, a morning routine, I can call it. Yes, I just want to tell you that the skin, yes, on the face, it is exactly on our muscles. So the muscles I was saying that we have here, the skin is sitting on the muscle. So if the muscle is tensed, yes, like even in our body, yes, if the muscle is tensed, then obviously it shrinks, so he has like a normal length, it shrinks. So obviously from this point, the skin is going to shrink as well, yeah. So face yoga helps a lot to detense the muscle and give its initial position, for the skin to be completely glowing and sculpted and beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to start with our practical part. A lot of other ideas and theory, we are going to have like this kind of in-depth information in the course about how everything works in depth, yes. But now I just wanted for you to have like a morning routine, what is important to do in the morning for you to have a very beautiful day, because it's important to start by feeling healthy, a lot of energy, and with a lot of energy and beautiful throughout the day. Yeah. So in the morning when you wake up, it is very important to have a stretch, like to, when you go from bed, to just like feel your body. In this way, your brain knows, okay, so we woke up. So all the muscles, the skins, the organs, everything, they start to work for us. Yes. So we just move our body, we stretch, we just move. Yeah. We move a little bit, to just wake up the body. Another important part is the lymphatic system, which is the one who gets the toxins out of our body. But this lymphatic system doesn't have, any kind of way to kind of circulate into our body. Only by only doing like physical exercises. And in the morning, one that is very, very useful to do is to have like jumps, to jump, to just have like 50, 60 jumps. And I'm going to show you just a little bit for you to understand. So you just put the hands on the breast because you don't want to bounce them like this. They can be hurtful, yes. So you just put your hands, you hold your breasts, and you jump, like simple. Yeah. In this way, the lymph starts to circulate into the body. So the lymph, the most thing that the lymph likes is to these sudden movements. In this way, she starts to circulate into our body, and then obviously we are going to eliminate it. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the first things we should do in the morning. Then we are going to look at this beautiful neck, and we are going to start and do very simple movements with the neck to stretch it, and obviously to relax the muscles. We have like a lot of things here in the neck, So we just do like movements to stretch it and to make it beautiful. So I'm going to show you. The first exercise is just like a very simple one. We just roll the head, you know, in both ways. So from left towards right and right towards left. And let's say the same number. So if, for example, if you roll your head for 20 times left to right, then you're going to roll the head from right to left 20 times. Yeah. And we are going to do it now. Yeah. So we start. So from left to right, simple. 20 movements. And it's important to roll the head, like to even kind of touch your shoulders, you know, but in a very relaxing way. You do not push the muscles there. But yeah, this is the movement, and you do it 20 times left to right, and then 20 times right to left. You should feel that the neck is just having like little tingles and even like a little bit of a feeling of warmth. And this is completely normal. Okay, and if you finished the movement from left to right, then we start from right towards left. Yeah. Okay. Let me know when you finished. Okay, the next exercise, it's as well very simple. We are going to do it in this way. I'm going to explain because it's easy. So one execution is like this. We put the head on the left, on the right, backwards, and upwards. And when we do it, we should feel like we stretch the opposite part. So when we do it like this, you should feel like it stretches here. Yeah. So you do it to feel like it is stretching, but not forcing. Yeah. And also when you do it backwards, you kind of push the shoulders back to feel the pressure, you know. Yes. You can even put your hand here to have like a hint. And you should just feel like there is a pressure that is very pleasantful in the spine. Yes. So we are going to start and do it 5 times. Yeah. So 1 to left and stretch the muscle. 1 to right. 1 backwards. And 1 upwards. And we just push the shoulders back when we have the head tilt in front. And another execution. 1 to left. 1 to right. Backwards. And downwards. 1 to left. 1 to right. Backwards, downwards, and we push this. That it's very important to have this pushing of the shoulders back. Okay. Everyone finished? Yeah. Okay. The next exercise, you just touch your neck like this, like very gentle, and push this place here. Yeah, you have here the collarbones, because they are like a lot of lymph nodes, which are very important. So again, obviously, I'm showing you these exercises in a very slow motion mode. But when you are by yourself, obviously you do it at your own pace, like how you feel. And you just like kind of, as you see, you kind of push here. Yeah, it's important. Okay, and you do this 10 times, but if you feel like you are stressed and I don't know, you feel like your neck is stressed, you can do it as long as you would like, or yeah, but it's 10 times, it's okay if you do it. Okay. Another important fact is, you see, this is a muscle, and this muscle is very important. You can see it, yeah? This is a muscle, and it's very important because it gets the blood in the head, so in our face, and the toxins down to be eliminated. And this muscle can be, if you can just tilt the head as I'm doing, yeah. So just yeah, like this. And if it hurts, it's completely normal. You shouldn't, but it's completely normal. It's because you are tensed, yeah? And you just grab it up and down, down and up, like this. Just grab it and relax it. Likes to be touched. And here up, if you feel like it's hard to, to grab it, you just kind of push it. Okay. And we are going to do the other part, the opposite part, the same. So we just grab the muscle up and down and up. This, if you have tension, so if we have tension in this part, so this muscle, if it's tensed, we can have this uneven skin, and also the dull skin, so no glowing in the face. It can be because of this tensed muscle, as I said. And after you massage it, you can even feel like a sense of relief, like it's like, your neck is like more easy to move, and you have like a very nice sensation. Okay, the next exercise, we are going to just tilt the head up like this to have this part, yeah? And we are just going to grab this skin here, like grab it, but like slowly. You shouldn't feel pain, yeah? And just do this kind of little grabs. This is a part of our body that if we don't pay attention, it starts to, fall, and yeah, the skin is just falling here. So that's why it's important to have these exercises to put the blood there in motion and make the skin tight. So you should have this exercise for 30 seconds. Okay. All the time when you do an exercise in this way, then you just have this kind of motions to relax the skin. So all the time, then you just, yeah, to not form like any kind of wrinkles and yeah. Okay, then the next exercise, we are going to have this, the thumbs, yeah, and we are just going to put it, because you're going to feel there is like a space here, yeah, so you're just going to kind of see, just massage the jawline like this. And you go until here, so where the bone is. And you do this for 30 seconds as well. Yeah, everything is clear. Great. Okay, the next exercise is for the jawline as well, because the jawline is very important in looking young. Yeah, so it needs to be very nice defined, you know, and everything to stay in places. Okay, so the next exercise, we are just going to put the, yes, like this, in the middle of the chin, and then the other, so the other, it's like this, the other hand, and you're just going to grab, and so this finger, it's underneath the jaw, and the other, yeah, okay, so you just grab the skin like this, upwards. So it kind of, you know, do this like you have the jaw bone in the middle. And you do this for 30 seconds. Also, with all this exercise, very important is the shoulders and the spine not to be, you don't do it like this, you know, so you don't stay like this. You always have like the spine straight, the chest is opened, you know, as much as it's comfortable for you, but never like, you know, like this. Yeah. Okay. And the same movement, we are going to do it in the other part. So we have the jaw in between the fingers. And we just do the movement upwards. For 30 seconds. Okay. Is everything clear? Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to do a very nice and effective massage for puffiness, because in the morning, it depends with the menstruation cycle and everything. We can have a puffy face, or you can feel like here you are puffy. Yeah. So this is because the lymph is not circulating as it should into the face. So then we need to help it. Yeah. So this is going to be altogether a lymphatic massage that is very good to do it in the morning, yeah? And it's very simple. We start from the chin. Also, it is important to acknowledge that here in the collarbone, we have the lymph nodes. So we need to drag all the lymph towards the lymph nodes, yeah? Here in the back of our ears as well, we have lymph nodes, and obviously here and down and yeah. So you just have to have this idea, then you kind of drag the lymph from the face, yeah, so from the tissues down in the lymph nodes for it to circulate and go and be eliminated, yeah? Okay, so the first movement, we just put the finger here and we just drag upwards, so never like, you don't drag the skin like this, so always upwards, and then you go low in the collarbone like this. Yeah. So you can use 2 fingers or as you wish. It doesn't have like a rule. Yeah, you can do it like this and then go down. Also, it is because I saw myself now. It's very important when you do the exercise not to have faces, you know, to stay like to have, to have the face completely relaxed. It's very important. Yeah. So this is the first movement. Yeah. Then the second movement, we are going to go up in the forehead. Yeah. And we are going to do the same movement, easy. We stop here where the temples are, which usually is like a very tense part of the face. And then we just go down and finish here, yeah? So again, we start from here, we stop for a few seconds there, and then just go down. These exercises, like every exercise in this lymphatic massage, it's good to do it like 3, 4, 5 times, yeah, each exercise. Okay, another one is you put the fingers like this, yeah, and the ear, yeah, so you can see the ear in the middle, and you just press. You need to feel like a pressure, and you just go down here in the collarbone. And again. Okay. Then the next exercise is with the eyes. We have like some points here that they are very important, and I'm going to explain, just going to come a little bit closer. So you are going to put your finger here, you know, where the, yes, at the beginning of the, I don't know the word now, but you understand. And with the other finger, this one, you are just going to do this movement, like easy. And you stop here, yeah? For a few seconds as you feel. So like this, and should be like very relaxing thing. And obviously the spine and the neck are completely straight. And it's good to do these exercises in the mirror, you know, because it's important for you to see yourself, yeah? Okay, so you are going to do this. You're going to do to the other eyes the same, you know, to the other eye. So like this. Obviously, when you do it, you don't drag the skin like to feel like you really drag it. You kind of press, but not like really, really hard, you know. If you feel pain, again, it's completely normal. You shouldn't, but yeah, it happens because we do have like a lot of liquid in this part of our body, which is like compressed there. So by doing this movement, we actually push that and, you know, go to the collarbone part. Yeah. Okay. Then we go with the upper part, you know. So we are going to put our finger here in the corner of the eye and just drag, but very slowly with the skin underneath the eye. Yeah. So you don't press it. And it's good to have like a little bit of cream, you know, for your finger to slide, to have this slide movement. Yeah. And you kind of finish here at the corner, at the external corner of the eye. Yeah. And I'm going to show you the whole exercise for the eye, yeah, for you to understand. You do it both eyes. I'm going to show you just one eye now. So you put your finger here and you do this for 30 seconds. Yeah. You close your eyes, the spine is completely straight, the neck is relaxed. Yeah. So you do 30 seconds. And then you put the finger there and you slide and you finish here. And this movement should be like, you don't drag really hard that skin. Yeah. So this is the exercise for the eyes. If you're going to do, obviously this face yoga works if you are consistent in everything. With consistency, you are going to see results. With this lymphatic massage I showed you, you are going to see results in even in that day, in the middle of the day, you're going to see that your eyes are not so puffy anymore. Yeah, so you're going to see very quickly effects. And the last exercise is for the forehead. Usually it is very tense, this part, because we do all kind of, movements. Yeah. And we have the mind here. We think a lot as well, so it can be very, very tense. So we are going to put these four fingers like this. Yeah. And going up. So one goes like this and the other one goes in the other part. So like this, and you put it up, you go up. Yeah. So you start from the middle, from here, middle of the, and up. Is it clear? And then you move the fingers and you do it here, like the same. So where it's arched, yes, you put the fingers there and you go up. And you go up in the hairline, so here, yeah. And you do it for 30 seconds, each part, yeah. So each part, 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay. So these were the exercises for today. I hope you kind of understood. I think that they are very simple, but as well very effective. And if you're going to do them every morning, I am doing them and it takes like 10 minutes sometimes. If you have more time, then obviously you can do it for 15, 20 minutes. But it's important to have consistency and do them. Yeah. For example, one of the effects, I suffered a lot with my eyes. I had a lot of inflammation here in this part. And since I'm doing these kind of things in the morning when I wake up, I do have like a little bit of puffiness, but not so much that I used to see this part of my eyes, so it improved a lot. If you have any questions. Okay, so so Jade asked, will it prevent eye wrinkles? To which exercise do you refer? If you have microphone, to just tell me. All the movements we do, so everything that we do it very gently, especially with the eye area. Yes. Yeah, but if
sorry, just the eye exercise we did at the end, will that stop wrinkles from forming around the eyes?
It will, because first of all, you are going to, so with face yoga, one of the things I discovered by practicing it is that you start to be very aware of the movements. What do you do? How, we move our, which is very important, this thing. So first of all, when you're going to start and do the exercise, you are going to be aware of the movements you do, and this is very important because you're not going to force the skin there and the muscle as well. And by doing the exercise combined with other exercise, this is like very few, a glimpse of what you can do for the skin around the eyes, what I showed here. Yes, definitely. You can, obviously, we cannot make them disappear, obviously, but we can reduce their appearance on our face, altogether with our face. But obviously, I cannot tell you that they are going to disappear. Once we have a wrinkle, it is going to be there for the rest of our life. But what we can do is to prevent to form a deeper line than already it is. Yeah. The cream, not necessarily, but for the eye area, it is good to use some cream because it's a very sensitive skin around the eyes. And also for the forehead, for this massage as well, you can put some oil. Oil is the best. For the course, you don't need to buy anything. We are going to do some exercises, and maybe it's good to have at hand on oil. Yes, but yeah, we are going to just use our hands, so it's okay. About the course, so next week we are going to start actually the course, which is going to be an extended one. It's going to have like 3 sessions of 1 hour and a half. So we are going to take every part, starting with the body, the upper shoulder, the shoulders, the neck, and upper part of the spine, and then progressing up. We are going to take every part of our face and talk about it, and have exercise for each problem. So the problems that we can have in that part, they are going to be discussed in extended way, and also offered exercises, and so an exercise or more than one exercise for the parts that they need more exercises, and massage. Also, the course has like another very useful information, because we are women and we are very complex human beings, and we deserve a lot of attention, So yes, it's going to have like a lot of information that they are very useful about hormones, for example, how they influence us, the skin, about a part about the breast and how important is to for us, because they are the center of our emotions, how important is to take care of them, and have awareness in that part of our body, because it's a very beautiful part. Yeah, and very much other info. Sorry, it's late and I'm in a hurry. Yeah, so other very useful information.
Do you have any other questions, or maybe sharing how you felt after the exercises? I wanted to share with you that Ioana had just a short meeting for the members at Venus. I think it was last year, when she also did like a small practice with us. And since then, I've been practicing the exercises home, and I didn't manage to do them always in the morning, but they were helping me a lot in the evening when I was feeling like super stressed or after a very long day. And for me, like when I'm very stressed, I have the tendency to feel a lot of pressure, on this area, and to feel like my head very heavy. And I was doing them just with the purpose of relaxing a bit, the skin, and to relax my mind a bit. And the effects were just unreal. And I don't want to say that I live with Ioana, we are in the same place now, but just separate rooms. And I did felt the effects that she had, like when she started to look into it and to look after her skin. So they are definitely like working from my personal experience and from what can I share with you.
Yes, in the course we are going to talk about how wrinkles are forming, you know, things that we are not aware we are doing every day, you know, even help even more the wrinkles to form, you know. So we are going to talk about this as well. For example, one of the things is sleeping, the way we sleep, because obviously during 24 hours, 8 hours we sleep. So when we sleep, it depends on the pillow you have and the position and everything. We are just, you know, we just stay like this. So obviously in time, that's not good. So yeah, we are going to talk about this as well. And as I said, about many other useful things that us women, because we are so beautiful, complex, need to.
Something. Hi.
Yes, sure, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you.
Hi. Thank you. It was very nice. Does this also help the production of collagen and to have more, you know, matter and substance on the face? Will this also help the production of collagen?
Yes. So it's a very good question. So the skin, you know, what we see at the surface is the epidermis. So this we can take care of it, you know, from outside with serums, creams, massage and everything. But the collagen and elastin, which are the most important for the skin to be healthy and look beautiful and glowing, it's these two. And they are forming in the derma, which is like the most profound layer of the skin. So by actually exercising the muscles, we are exercising that deeper part, deeper layer of our skin, of the skin. And yes, it helps a lot. Obviously, this thing with collagen and elastin, it depends a lot on the how healthy is the hormonal system, because we are women, so we have this very beautiful hormonal system that we do need to take care of it, and they are very related one to another. But yes, it does help with the collagen and elastin.
Okay, thank you.
Like you're going to see that, as I said, consistency is everything. So if you're going to do like even very simple small exercises and be aware of the movements of your face and also tension, because we have like a lot, we are not aware, but we, as Andrea said, she feels like a lot of tension in this part. We have like a lot of other parts in our face that are tensed, and because we get used to, we don't even notice it. Yes. So through face yoga, you are going to start and be aware of where do you put the tension, how do you, you know, this is like how do you swell, how do you say, you under chew and everything, you know, it's important. How do you put the food in the mouth, and do you put it equally, you know, for the muscles to work together? So there are like lots of things that they are very important.
We have like 2 more questions in the chat, and then maybe we will conclude.
Yes, so with the acne and blemish, it does help because if you're going to do the massage and exercises, then as I said, the tissues have this lymph, which is very important. And this is going to move, you know, the energy and the lymph and all the liquid from the face down, you know, and eliminated. And also through the exercises, the blood, which is oxygenating the skin in the face, helps a lot. Yeah, to kind of renew the cells and everything, you know, because the blood, by oxygenating the skin in the face, this is what it does. It renews the cells at the level of the face. So yeah, it does help. Obviously, all the exercises, especially the massage, when you have like a blemish, like you have problems on your face, you do this with the creams and everything that you feel like it's suitable for you, not to like make your face explode even more, and very gentle for you not to feel pain, like not to kind of harsh the skin. And the next question is, of course, it is very good. For example, me, I do not wash my face, like never, with hot water. I don't put on my face hot water. Hot water is not good for the skin, like at all. I'm just sprinkle water, like cold water. So I never put like hot water on my face. And ice, it is good to have like ice, but as well to not doing for a long time, just to have like an ice cube all over the face, you know, because in time you can have problems with the sinuses, you know, because of the cold. So you do need to pay attention a little bit to this.
Do you have any other questions?
You are very beautiful, all of you, and I'm very happy that I met you tonight. And I hope I'm going to see you at the course next week. We are going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be like a very relaxing kind of meeting between women who want to be sculpted and glowing and nourished and beautiful.
If you do have any other questions, or if you want to watch the recording again, you can also send us an email or a message for some of you that you have the contact. And you'll find like more details. I also added the link in the chat, and you also find it on the website if you want to sign up for the course, or if you have any other questions for Ioana, you can send also them through the email and she will respond to you.
And for example, when we are going to have the course, because obviously a lot of things are going to be discussed there, we are going to have like a group, you know, on WhatsApp. And there you can, between the courses, you know, if you exercise, you know, the exercise you are learning, then you can ask me anything, you know, so we can communicate.